Imagine waking up in a small, dark, and wet space, where the silence is only interrupted by the constant hum of distant machines. You taste metal on your tongue from the life support systems that are keeping you alive and trapped inside the machine. The freezing liquid enveloping your skin creates a feeling of absolute isolation, like being trapped underwater, and you can't swim to the surface. Your senses are jarred as you try to figure out where you are. Then you remember the last thing you did before waking up in a pitch black pool was choosing the red pill. Few visages in science fiction have inspired such existential terror as the human crop fields in the Matrix. From the moment you see the fields in all of its terrifying splendor, the horrifying sight can drive anyone to insanity, or worse, death, just by witnessing what the world has become. The mere sight of the nightmarish scenery of humans trapped inside man-sized pods can overwhelm a person with intense dread. So in this video, we will be talking about the crop fields and the human pods in the Matrix. Why were they created? What the true life cycle of humans is, and how it could change in the Matrix 5. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
To understand the crop fields and the development of humans, who may be clones, we need to understand the purpose of these fields. According to the mythology of the Matrix, after humans burned out the sky, the machines turned living humans into their new power source. However, some theories and contradictions challenge this position. For some, humans being turned into batteries does not make sense, because keeping a human alive would cost the Matrix more resources than the human can generate for the system itself. However, there is a theory claiming that humans are not solely being used for energy, but as information processors, which makes more sense when you look at the progress of artificial intelligence. If the machines have humans inside pods to mine data and process information based on their experiences within the simulation, it would make sense why the humans are lucid inside the simulation. The humans are living in the final golden age of civilization because the Matrix needs to improve itself, and it cannot do so with information generated solely by other artificial intelligence. Information generation would be the true purpose of the humans in the Matrix. Now, whether it is for data processing or energy generation, the fact is that the machines need humans, but not all humans tend to remain subservient. Many humans escape, and some of them even return to the simulation. For example, in the Matrix comic Artistic Freedom, a woman wakes up and is immediately inserted back into the simulation. But in those brief moments of alertness, the woman saw the real world from inside her pod. The machines put her back to sleep, but from that moment on, the poor woman suffered from nightmares. In both the comics and the movies, several humans have awakened and been reinserted back into the Matrix, including Neo and Trinity. Now, what is the process of creating a human and placing them into the simulation? It's safe to say that humans are artificially grown and modified with mechanical implants used to connect them to the simulation. They are genetically altered human hybrids with all organic bits and pieces. They retain all their organs and limbs to maximize the machine's exploitation of humanity's intelligence and/or bioenergy. Now, according to new information established in the Matrix Resurrections, the machines can also prolong a human's lifespan by slowing down aging. The analyst mentioned that the new simulation runs on intense emotions. Therefore, although the theory that the Matrix was powered by something other than the bioenergy from the human body was not confirmed, we can speculate that humans are contributing something other than body heat. These artificial embryos are being tube-fed, like a person in a vegetative state, or kind of like a baby inside the mother's womb. Inside the pod, the human is in a state of hibernation, where vital functions are slowed down, but their brain is maintained active inside the simulation. From the day they are born till the day they die, humans will need for nothing. Yet if a human dies prematurely or rejects the Matrix, they are disposed of, and their body is processed and used as nutrients for other humans. It is a horrible process that, upon seeing it, if only for a fraction of a second, has led many people to die of shock. The realization of the truth nearly killed Neo himself, and he was the one. Now, other theories suggest that after humans lost the machine war, those who survived surrendered themselves to the machines and became the first humans to be inserted into pods. Perhaps this would explain why the first Matrix was a paradise. The machine still granted the humans one last respite by placing them inside a peaceful world, inside a mechanical womb. Now, the anomalium in the Matrix Resurrections show that machines are still experimenting with the pod technology, creating new variants that can siphon larger quantities of energy from very powerful sources, namely Neo and Trinity. Now, an interesting fact about Zion's design is related to the pods. The doors of each living quarters in the city are the same color as the pods. This was not by chance. It was intentional, as confirmed in the behind-the-scenes footage of The Matrix Reloaded.
So in the first film, everyone lived in a little red house on the outside of a big cylinder. And it was the power plant, a pod. And in this film, everyone lives on the inside of a cylinder in a little red hole.
Basically, Zion, it's the power pods in reverse. Instead of projecting from a cylinder, they're living inside a cylinder. They've escaped from one environment to basically live in the same environment.
This metaphorical design choice suggests that even though humans live in Zion, they are still part of the Matrix. Now for a little lesson in linguistics. In Latin, the word matrix means womb. In Spanish, it is called matriz, referring to the womb. Fetuses develop inside the uterus, just as humans grow inside the Matrix. In the Matrix, the machines act as the mother of man, a rather terrifying idea, but that is the consequences of humanity's actions. In the upcoming Matrix 5, we will surely see the pods and human fields again. We only hope that we get to learn more about their origin. We believe that the earliest form of what would become the pods were created and used as virtual reality technology for human entertainment and development, similar to Neuralink. Then the machines adapted and evolved that technology and turned it into each human's personal prison. Who knows if in the future, humans will develop something similar to the pods. In fact, machines that people can use to play inside simulations already exist. We don't need giant monstrous machines to enslave our minds. Our smart devices work just fine. But do you agree? Would you prefer to live free in a dystopian reality, or would you choose to live imprisoned inside an illusion?
Human Batteries 3.0 can keep all the simulations and machine cities running much longer. In fact, tests show that after just a few hours of continuous use, regular batteries wear out. But depending on the simulation, Human Batteries 3.0 can last up to 6 times longer. So keep your simulations and machine cities running longer with Human Batteries 3.0. The copper-top battery that powers the future. No regular battery looks like it or lasts like it. Are you ready to recharge your reality?
For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.